John Boy here, your West Tennessee hillbilly. Yeah, just fill in the blank. What we have here is a deception with a narrative, or a narrative for the deception. That old climate guru, what's his name, John Kerry, if you listen to him, he's telling you the truth. Climate change is man made. And that is so true. Climate change is man made. There's no doubt about it. See? It's man made. There's your climate change. You see all that? That's not natural. Every time it builds up there, it builds up there. It's always the same location. Go back and look. You can see this building here. It'll coincide with what's always going there. And look how it comes out. It comes out all the time. And you know what? If I could magically transport 30 miles from here instantly, I would still see this in that same location. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I really don't. But they keep repeating it's like Groundhog Day. What we have here is Groundhog Day. Bang, bang, what's going on? The Skylarker, what's going on? Yeah, man, look, this stuff, it does the same patterns every time. It builds up in the same direction. Here, look. I can't see it on the screen. I can see it with my eyeballs. Dadgum Sun's behind me, making my screen, so I think I'm going to point at the right thing. Right there, that is going to start turning into a ball of something. And then everything's wisping out of it. It's the same crap. I mean, when they're making it cloudy or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I'm just me. I'm just a hillbilly. I don't know anything. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. It helps me. It won't hurt you. It's always good to know you got a hillbilly in your back pocket. But yeah, I've been watching. It's like, look, also on top of it, it's they've got particles up there that are photoreactive. You ever notice it'll be cloudy like that? I mean, look, hang on. It'll be cloudy like this, or even more so. But when it starts getting dark, you can see every star in the sky. It doesn't make sense. And then the next morning, if you get up before the sun's up, the skies will look clear. But the more the sun comes up, the more the clouds appear. I don't know if I'm getting this in here or not. Right, there's that. There's a there's one of them dadgum sky tractors. See, I used to do G plus. I had a bigger following on G plus. G plus was a whole lot better. Well, I was wrong. There's the center. Hang on, where? I gotta look up. It's right above the telephone pole. I thought it was that, but no, there it is back there. This stuff's just coming off. You see how I call it like a carousel? And I'm not lying, man. Look, yesterday at 3:30, in my last upload, I sat right here, or not sat, but I was standing right here, and I filmed this crazy stuff in the sky. Right, I did that at 3:30. At 5:30, I was 22 miles southeast of here, and it was the same system. It just had grown more. It had enlarged more. But man, climate change is due to man-made activity, and we can clearly see None of that is natural. I mean, I've seen the sky tractor go by pulling its plow and making a road. That's how I used to look at this stuff. Oh, look at that right there. I wonder if it's even showing up on video. Let me get that sun. That is crazy right there. It don't look as good on camera, but from down here, man, that thing right there. I can't take a picture. I thought I was videoing. I take snapshots while I'm videoing sometimes, not just screenshots, but snapshots. There's a face in there somewhere. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have. I bet we have some sun dogs today. If anybody's chatting, I ain't seen nothing. Hey, Will, I had to scroll it, and there's no excuse for a bad live stream when I got a daggum cell tower about 700 foot from me. Oh, man, I ran into my door. Look at the lines, man. That's all natural. These MFers, Mr. Billy Goat. Hey, there's some, man, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some rainbowing going on right here. What's going on? Right there, but it ain't showing up on camera, but it was green and pink with my eyeballs. There's some line residue going through. Well, it's hard to see this on this screen. Yeah, there's the line residue. Yeah, one time I sat there and was behind a sundog. That's crazy. A sundog from behind is the brightest, whitest thing you'll see. Oh man, I'm so tired. It's been so hot. Oh man, 7 spotting. How you doing? Yeah, these guys, man, they keep look. The narrative is climate change is due to man-made activity, and that's true. But it ain't, you know, industries and companies and stuff. It's these people that are up there geoengineering. See, geoengineering is climate change. So geoengineering is man-made, right? So they're telling you the truth. Climate change. Yeah, they're changing the climate. It's not a natural process at this point. At this point, it's a man-made process. And they're using frequencies. They're activating volcanoes. They're burning millions of acres of woods and fields, and they're just trying to put as much stuff in the atmosphere as they can because they want it hot. They want to melt some ice somewhere. And the crazy thing about it, and people, look, get you a glass, fill that sucker up full of water all the way to the rim. I mean, don't let it overflow, but put you some water in there to where the ice is floating up above the rim of the cup. When that ice melts, the water level will still be the same. It will never spill over the side of the cup. And they want to make you believe that all this ice is going to melt and raise the oceans. No. When ice standing out of the top of a glass melts, it will not overflow the glass. Try it. If you don't believe me, try it. Have you a glass filled all the way to the top and have ice in it already that way to float up, right? Because the buoyancy of that ice is, how can I explain this? How can I make, It's not going to change the water level because the buoyancy is because the ice is, how's that go? It floats. So that makes it what? It's displacing its full amount if it was melted. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. I'm a hillbilly. Give me a break. You know what I mean? Well, that's what you needed to do. Joe Blow. Or Jow. Jow. Well, I can't see it. Yeah. But anyhow, how you doing? I got an early start. Yeah, really. Man, I I think these MFers took my insurance payment and didn't put insurance on my vehicle. Because this is the time. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm tired of playing these stupid games they got. In reality, all this insurance bullshit and stuff is because of these fucking, excuse my language, but because of all these financial institutions and greed. I'm telling you, it's the narrative they put. Man, okay. I don't know if I ought to show that or not. Maybe I ought to. Yes, let me get this camera. What time? That right there, that right there came out of an airplane at one time. It's weird. Oh, look, what's going on right there? I cannot see my screen. Let me get you to show you. Right there, that looks. I can't see it over here. It don't look the same on the screen as it does to my eyes. Is that not crazy? Then we got this triangular kind of looking thing going on there. It's just I've never seen so much geometric patterns and then so much ghostly, goblinly looking crap. I mean, look, something's going on right there. It's connected with that line. See how it's a little darker in there? Reality ain't what you think, guys. We're on a Dadgum Science a lab table in a Dadgum laboratory. And all this stuff that's up here that we see is hiding the background of the laboratory, man. They got machines up there that look just like CERN. I mean, it's crazy. And like the sun, you know what the sun is? The sun is the backside of a black hole. You know, you got a black hole that's sucking all the light into it, right? All matter and all light is going into the black hole. But on the other side of the black hole, you got something called the sun. Think about it. Or not. It probably makes better sense if you don't think about it. But yeah, Paris Logan, how you doing? But yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, cops ain't never around here. They're the good old boys. You know what I mean? And they don't discriminate. They treat me just as black as they treat a black person. If that makes any sense. I've got post traumatic stress disorder due to law enforcement because, man, they beat the shit out of me and I hadn't done anything. You know, several different times, not just once, several different times over the years, man. I'm just tired of it. They pull you over, act like, oh, well, you were crossing the line. No, I wasn't. Well, me and this officer here, yeah, you're lying, Kansas gal. How you doing? Or we got a phone call that you were driving over the line. It's always something like that. I mean, well, exactly like that. Either they got a phone call that I wasn't keeping it in the lane. And what these MFers don't understand, since I've been driving, my dad taught me that center line that goes down your hood, if you keep the end of it at the daggum sideline, you're so much off of the line, right? That's how you know, that's how you figure out your relationship of where your car is or location on the road. You know what I mean? That center line down your hood, line it up with the outer line on the road, man. You're right in the lane. So I've been doing that all my life, and these cops telling me, "Oh yeah, you went over the center line." How? I never. And then, oh, shut up. I'm just tired of these bull crapping cops. That's like that daggone movie, Walking Tall, Buford Pusser, the best sheriff there ever was. All he was a bigger mob boss than the mob boss sheriff that was already there. He came in and cleared out his competition and he ran the county. You see what I'm saying? But they glorified him into being the man of the law. Yeah, he used the law corruptly. He got rid of his competition. They sure hold him in high standards as the most outstanding lawman ever. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that. Like, well, I don't believe anything anymore. Do y'all believe anything anymore? I don't. I don't believe the Earth, world, or whatever. This place ain't real. It ain't round. It ain't flat. It ain't concave. It ain't hollow. It ain't none of the above. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to believe. When it doesn't matter in the scheme of it don't matter. You're gonna die. And you're gonna leave this place. So it don't matter if it was flat, round, concave. It don't matter if there's an outer space with Pluto not being a planet anymore. It doesn't matter. If you listen to the words NASA said, they helped instill the imagination of billions of people. The key word there was imagination. You've got to use your imagination to believe that the earth is round. You've got to use your imagination to believe it's flat. I dare anybody out there listening to this to prove which way it is. You can't. And if you're going to use NASA satellites or you're going to use, man, come on. Ain't none of this real. This is the fakest part of the overall reality. Reality is spiritual. Reality is that stuff we're seeing up in the clouds. This is a physical reality. This is the only oddball of the realities, y'all. Come on. I mean, think about it. A hypnotist can make somebody think they're a damn chicken and cluck and crow on stage in front of everybody. And if he didn't take them out of the spell, they would go home pecking the yard. You know what I mean? Just people need to understand you have your own mind and you're in control of your own mind. All you got to know is what your heart is. It's either good or it's evil. And if it's good, no worries. If it's evil, maybe that's your next destination of where you want to go. Some people call it heaven, some people call it hell. I just know it's just energy. You got positive and negative. And when I leave here, I'm going the positive side of it. That's the problem. Look, we got media now on national TV and on the internet that are sitting there telling us, everyone, and when I say us, I'm not a political anything, right? But we've got news agencies telling people basically around the world, don't believe these videos you're seeing of this stumbling, bumbling, pants crapping, hand air shaking, lost on a stage emperor. That's all a deep fake. What? So I'm not supposed to believe what they're broadcasting live from location, like right now. Don't believe anything you're seeing on this live stream because it's a deep fake. You know what I'm saying? It's evident the man gets lost. He's overseas and turning around, putting his back to the focus. They are the focus group, right? So he should be. It's totally fine. And then the most racist people I've ever seen are those people that support that. I don't know what you call him. He's supposed to be the president, but every time I hear President Biden, I just start laughing. There is no way a man that got 81 million votes can't get more than a handful of reporters to anything he does. Then they got to order some of NASA's magic devices to try to make things look different. Think about that. So if NASA's got lenses that'll help something that ain't got much people look like it's got much people, are you actually capturing what you're putting that camera to use for? Or is that the purpose of the camera? I don't get it. I like stuff point blank, straightforward. Don't put no sugarcoating on it. You know what I mean? That's my problem. I cannot see. Yeah, the I've been watching these congressional hearings because I'm not political. I'm about right and wrong, good versus evil. And I'm seeing what all these evil MFers are doing. And the whole reason behind all this gun control, look, there ain't a single person out there that committed a crime with a gun that the gun was legally registered to them. I mean, think about it. But they're trying to make it harder for legal owners to keep what they got. Like the arm brace thing for handicap, is because the veterans, man, they sent American people who believe they're fighting for the freedoms of America over there to Desert Storm, man. People are getting arms blown off, legs blown off. I mean, just horrific stuff. And they come back. I mean, in the reality of things, they wasn't going over there to keep them. Why are we fighting foreign wars to sit there and keep democracy? Keep peace in the world. Yet everybody and their mama can come up here in this country, and we know, man, there's probably platoons of Chinese soldiers already set up strategically everywhere. I mean, think about it. If you got over 18 million people, undocumented people that came in, and they all got to where they needed to go. I've been warning people that say sleeper cells were already here. Super Day 44. What's going on? I wish I could become president because look, I would stop lobbying in the White. I would stop lobbying. Period. There'd be no more lobbying. That would solve the problem with all these big companies, man. These big companies are what rules the world. These big companies sit there and use that money to make these politicians do whatever they want them to do. Hey, we need a law saying this, so it'd eliminate one company. You know what I mean? Eliminate the competition. I mean, at this point right now, I should be able to say what I'm about to say, and I should not get fact checked. Well, fact check me because it's a fact. But they have come to the conclusion that the vaccine does not stop the spread, right? I mean, that's a known fact, right? But watch this get pulled down for medical disinformation. What other things have been proven right that you still can't say to this day on the internet? It has been proven that that so-called virus, COVID-19, was engineered in a lab. Proven. Can I get away with saying that on here? I don't know. There's other things. I mean, look, when companies have a clause or a policy to where they can never be held liable for anything, you got a problem. When a company will hold back information about a product it has and says, y'all can see what that is in 75 years, that makes sure a couple of generations or more are gone. Think about it. We got a lot of blended different generations in there. And it surprises me when I look at the age. I am basically from the age of 18 to 65 plus. I am even percentage wise for everybody. So that means I'm hitting every age group. I even got like a 0.6 in the, what is it, 12 to 18 or whatever. And I questioned that one day. And next thing I know, it said 0. I'm like, how do I have kids? You know, well, I guess, how does it, because you got to make the videos for adults or not for kids, however they list that. Oh, God, is it time? Everybody's walking in. And oh, yeah, I got to start going. Hey, I appreciate y'all showing up. Hit that like, subscribe if you don't mind. It'll help me out. I really need some help, man. I'm just a stupid hillbilly out here in Tennessee. Y'all have a good one.